Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Personally, I'm on the upswing. I did go back to the doctor again. But this time I've got different meds. I actually ended up with an inhaler. And I'm on the way of a decent recovery. I got basically an immediate reaction, improvement, which was what I was looking for. I don't know, I didn't discuss it in detail, but I was struggling with bronchitis and wheezing, and I was afraid it's going to turn into pneumonia. So Grace and I decided I better go back and visit a doctor, see if I can't do something to get this under control. Because it's getting to the point where I didn't even get my normal sleep, which is, as you all well aware of, I need about 4 hours to 5 a night. I couldn't get that. But it's okay now. And this is February 1, brand new month. And with our new install of our solar, my inverter has ended the month of January at 378 kilowatts of energy that we use on solar. That is phenomenal. That's over 50% of my normal usage. We're usually between 500 to 600 is our normal kilowatts per month. So I'm happy. Now we're actually on solar right now, on the batteries, and we had a rough day yesterday. Cloudy, rainy, and I'm happy. Now, what's happening? Well, guys, Grace and I have to make a trip to Dalmagady, and we're going to make the best of it. It will be our anniversary, but we hadn't planned on making this trip. We would actually plan on staying home to be conservative with our funds. So now we're going to have to go to Dalmagady because this year my 13A I-card is up for renewal. And I can't get no straight answers online. Can't contact the branch by immigration. Tried some different numbers, emails, and I hate these bot replies. They're not a human interference. I mean, it is so disturbing. You can't get an answer. And I couldn't even make an appointment through their portal, which all I wanted was some answers so I know what to do. See, I've got a dilemma. The I-card, according online, the only place I can renew it now is Manila. See, last time we did it in Dalmagady because of the pandemic 5 years ago. So it's due every 5 years. It's not that expensive. It's not that hard to do. Just a $50 fee. And, of course, you have to make another trip back to pick it up. But it's not that bad. You know, it's doable without too much of a fuss before. But this Manila thing, that's getting crazy. Now, the second thing I got to be up against is my passport, which I renewed about 7 years ago, something like that, a little over 7. And my old passport contains my entry stamp and my 13A visa stamp. That's where my visa is stamped into my passport. And guess what? They want that transferred. Guess where it has to be done? Manila. So I'm hoping I can do all this in one swing, get the transfer of the stamps, get my I-card renewed. So Grace and I have planned to go there and see if we can get some kind of answers. Now I even tried contacting the immigration services that's next door to the immigration Dalmagady, and And I can't even get a straight answer out of them. That's so disturbing. They replied my message, but again, you might as well talk to a computer that has no clue what you're asking. I want to know if I can do everything through the Domageddon office. Simple. And what do I need in hand to make it happen? And I asked the immigration, the buy service, what do I need to know and what can I do for you? No answer. That's one of the things you will have to learn to handle living here in the Philippines. Is communication is very difficult in some cases, especially dealing with something in the government, which being a permanent resident, that's one of the things you got a dilemma against. I wish they'd been smooth like it was with the annual report. That was, for the past 3 years, that's been fantastic for me. No trip, no going in, do it online, paying a little extra fee, which is still less money than my travel, a whole lot less. That was great. No, I don't mind complying, but I hate it when they make it so difficult that you have to do things that's just astronomical to do. They got a better way. Of course, I can't complain. It's improved since I've been here. But it seemed like this one step here has went backwards. Not being able to do it through a local buy office. It's as local I can get, put it that way. What brought this to my attention, Grace was talking to one of her friends, was back to a foreigner, and they got a similar issue, and they were doing theirs through Bacolo. They told them I had to go to Manila, period. Now I need to find out for myself because I know this is coming up this year. I'm due in September, and you got to do it. Last time we required at least 30 days in advance. And if it's in Manila, that means I have to go back to pick up my card in Manila. Because last time that's the only way to get my card in. They wouldn't ship it to me. And, they're right next door to a couple of different shippers, services, And I didn't mind paying the fee for it. Because it wasn't much, a few hundred pesos for sending the card out. But that's the way it is, guys. That's my rant for the day, and it's been February 1. And again, close to my anniversary, and I really wanted to spend a peaceful day with my wife without having to deal with business. That's part of life here, I can't let it get me down or make me into a mood or whatever. But anyway, guys, I enjoy each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your comments. And don't forget to smile, live long and prosper.